Yo, 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 yo. Are we live? Yo, yo. We're back, baby. Ooh, it's been a week. Had a little vacation and a great time. Thanks for asking. I lost my voice, so we're going to do our best here today. I don't know. Maybe we're just going to have a low energy vibe in stream. I'm going to need your help. I'm going to need the chat's help today. Probably will do less talking than usual. What happened to the finger? I don't know. I just got a little cut. Do a little bit less talking. Hopefully I can get this back. Big party. That's right. I was just out in Ohio for Lost Lands. I had a wonderful time. Really, really wonderful time. But I'm back to earth. I haven't looked at the charts basically the whole time. I had no reception. Didn't have any reception at the festival. No reception at the Airbnb. So I've been disconnected from the charts probably the longest I have ever been since we started YouTube. That's pretty good. Feels good. I'm not going to lie. Highly recommend it. You know, it's different for me. This is my bread and butter all day, every day. But a lot of you guys get sucked into it too. You probably check the charts, your portfolio every day. Try to take some time, especially when the market is not as exciting like maybe the last few months. Try to take some time, a few days off. You'll be surprised kind of the renewed energy, kind of the renewed sense you have when you just take a little bit of a break. Highly recommend it. Absolutely highly recommend it. Skate or die, bro. Highly recommend it. I'm feeling good. I am disconnected from the charts, but it doesn't look like too much actually happened. I think the last stream was a chirp how on Wednesday the 17th. Our short position filled the next day. I'll be honest, it does look like it got stopped out by a penny here, unfortunately. But I didn't get stopped out by a penny. Long or short? I keep saying long. Man, I'm really out of it. Short filled, unstopped. Here we are, 116,000.9. Now, don't get it wrong. I'm still bullish. I'm always bullish, baby. But at times we go short. We're traders. Trading short is not a declaration against Bitcoin. It's not even all the time saying you think it's going to go down. It's just simply price action. We saw the setup. We took it. Easy peas. These don't always work out this well. Don't be fooled. It's not a gravy all the time. But that short doing pretty good on 10x, 29% up. As you can tell, that means prices only moved 2.9% down. So not a lot has really happened. That trade up about $300. The total risk there was like about $1,000. So not awesome, but hey, I'll take it. Didn't get stopped out. In the money, looking good. I like the reverse position. The long here, I'm really enjoying some of these long. Oh no, what did I just do? Ooh. You know, I really love that they added, all these exchanges added that you can kind of drag and drop and like click on the chart and change your positions. It's very intuitive and I like it, but it's really prone to mistakes. Maybe there needs to be a confirmation every time you do something on the chart, because I just set a stop there that I didn't try to set. That could have been bad. If I had dragged that right at price, that could have triggered right away. Got to be careful. I think this is actually the one. This one's been open for quite some time. Yeah, this is the reverse position down here from the weekly lows. You guys have seen me open all of these live. These ones have been opened forever. Don't do like I do. Don't hold leverage positions open forever. It's stupid. I'm just losing money to fees. I should have these all closed right now, to be honest. I shouldn't have that, except for the short. I should have them all closed. Whatever. I should have really closed them before I went on vacation. Oh well. Bitcoin though seemingly doing kind of what we were looking for. Moving down from that monthly resistance, our macro up here. 15.5, I think it is. 15.7 is that monthly. 16.9 was our target as well. Moving down 12.5, finding some kind of support. Trading lower intraday today, now back up. I think we have a great shot at coming right back up here to 15.7. I think if you use almost any tool, you'll find some kind of confluence there. Maybe I'm being a little optimistic with this bounce call, 15.7, especially off of just one day of green price action. But we're halfway through the week. I can see Thursday and Friday settling up roughly around where the week opened, which is pretty close to 15.7. That is a nasty weekly close. What did you guys do? I'm so big on the screen, by the way. Why am I so big? I don't need to be this big. It's from the FOMC stream. It was a lot of fun. It was a good way to kind of kick it off as I left for the trip. That's a nasty close. What'd you guys do, man? I look away for one minute, and this candle goes from so bullish to so bearish. No, I'm just kidding. Really, I think we could just see this candle close back up, and then you have almost the exact opposite candle painted. It'd be really crazy if it closed green. 4 days and 8 hours to go on this week, and plenty of time for that to happen. This low here could be painting a higher low coming off of September, off of a higher high, and that could be the pathway to an Uptober. What up? What up? What's up, Blaze? You were wrong about the 50 cut. Man, don't put yourself up. You were right about a cut. 50, another 25 is coming. Don't worry. You're wrong about the 50 cut. They pumped us, dumped us, and now we will pump again. I like that energy. I like that attitude, bro. I think so too. I think there are more pumps ahead. We still have Q4 on the horizon. Still expecting the cycle to wrap up neatly, just like every other Q4. I don't think that's a crazy bet. Appreciate the $10 super chat, Blazo. You the man. What's up? DYCHT lost 2K with virtual because Ethereum dipped out of nowhere. Market's unpredictable. This has been some of the hardest trading I've ever seen in crypto. Like, it's weird how when volatility drops, trading can be harder. Because I used to think volatility made trading harder, but it made it more profitable. Now I'm thinking it almost makes trading easier and more profitable. Do I see an inverse head and shoulders on the 12 hour? I don't know, do I? I don't think that's a terrible bet. Your neckline's a little goofy. I think that's in alignment with kind of the higher low scenario, right? You might be looking at it this way. Something like this. Really, it doesn't really matter how you draw it. Doesn't really matter. You could say even this is the neckline now. That 116.9 is a neckline, and we're going to look for a break and back test like that. That's valid as well. There are many ways to look at it. The bigger picture for me is you have a low, which I still think is the low. I think that's the low of this whole structure. I don't think we're going to breach it. We'll see. Matched with a higher low. The importance comes from the higher high in between. That sets us up, whether it's an inverse head and shoulders, whether it's just the beginning of an uptrend with a higher high, higher low sequence, doesn't really matter. They all are pointing in the same direction. The only thing that I would be worried about, and that I am worried about, when I say worried, I mean I took the hedge position and I'm watching. The thing I'm watching is the return up here into this zone, 115.7 to 116.9, and a rejection from there. If we have a lower high, we will remove a large part of what is bullish about what we're seeing. The higher high, higher low structure, the uptrend. If we fail the high here, maybe into the end of September, it's not doom, but it isn't the clear-cut bullish signal. And what it might suggest is retesting 108. And of course, in the worst scenarios, there are numbers lower that could still be hit and the bull run be largely intact. I'm taking it one day at a time. This is what I'm looking for now. What's up, Digital Asset Degen? How you doing, bro? This is the cycle of pumps and dumps. I'll say this is the cycle of no pumps. How you doing, Shane? Good to see you, my friend. Since when, hoodie? Hoodie when? I don't know what you're talking about. How you doing, Janix? What's up, Seth? Who else is here? Dave Cop. Uptober be real? Or is it just a thing everyone says? Dave Cop pointing out very, very valid statement there. You can bet. You can bet on it. Typically when everyone is saying something, it's wrong. I don't know how it's possible. It seems magical, right? Markets are borderline magical with this. If everyone is thinking something, it doesn't work. That doesn't mean October can't go up though. But it might imply that something else has to happen in between now and October to get everyone off that Uptober train. Some kind of bad data, maybe I haven't caught up with all the news, but to my knowledge, Powell said something about stocks being overvalued. That's That's pretty bearish. Some kind of event where people get off that train. If you go back, we can look really quickly and just prove it. Octobers have been pretty bullish. Septembers have typically been like a wind up bowstring pullback where we see not a lot of movement. We typically see maybe a higher low, maybe like we saw, but like a reversal point, right? So go back to 24. September didn't quite close above August's open, but it did close green and it did begin a reversal. October put on a little bit more gain, but we didn't see the big move until November. Remember last year, it already seems years away. Last year, November was when XRP broke all-time high, and it was maybe the first little taste of retail that we've had, I'd say all cycle. First little taste. So October, November, last year about that time frame, you can go back to September. In the last year have been solid. Go back again, you see very similar here. September closed green one more time, falling in August, green in September, before a stronger reversal in October that lasted all the way until March. So here again, October much stronger in 23 than 24. Reverse it one more time, right? We'll reverse it one more time and go back to 22. And here's where it doesn't fit what we were just saying. September closed red. October, it took back September's losses, but it didn't go anywhere. It didn't lead to anything, right? I think we can make the argument, though, that, well, we were in a bear market. We were in a bear market. All the other examples we just looked at, we were in a bull market. We were moving up for years. We were moving down in 21 into 22, and that October, November, December timeframe actually acted almost exactly as we would say, just inverted, right? That's kind of cool. See, like September, October, November, December. If we invert it, we still see almost the exact same move. We see the push up into Q4, push up, the chart's upside down. It's interesting. What we have really seen over the years in Bitcoin is that Q4 tends to be both the cycle highs and the cycle lows. We have seen some kind of volatile cycle moments in March, the end of Q1, but Q4 tends to be where all the real spice is. Let's look at 21 here quick. This is easy peasy stuff to do, so why not? September, not a great September. October was a very strong month in 2021 at the end of the previous bull market, and exactly 4 years ago from October of this year. So 3 years and 11 months, whatever. Closed 40% up, but it traded higher than that and traded to a new all-time high. Go back again, and this is the last one. Not going to do anymore. This is the last one. This is a good one. This is like what I hope we look for, what I hope we see in this like September, October, November, December setup is the weak September little pullback. Doesn't break anything, still higher lows. And then October, November, December, right? We haven't gotten this kind of move. Maybe going in and we saw, oof, man, maybe this is similar, right? But this is what I think everybody wants to see for the kind of end of bull run, blow off top. But maybe we get something new, maybe we don't. I don't know why we would be betting on something new yet. I like the hopium, the optimism of it, but like for now, we look back, we see October, November, December, very strong months, no matter what the trend is. In a bull market, those tend to be very strong bullish months, and in a bear market, they tend to be very strong bearish months. So will Uptober be Uptober? It has been. Would you bet on it? Probably. Yeah, probably. I'm definitely looking to close my logs in October, November, December. Doesn't mean I'm going to sell all my spot, but I'm going to look to close my leverage long positions and kind of weather the storm, see what happens. Oh, Hoodie, what's up, bro? Oh, my voice is gone. Rest in peace. It'll come back. Maybe we hit 100K. Maybe we do. 100K is not that far away right now. 100K is only 10% down. What's up, Ship? What's up, Matthew Schmeedy? Pickle, VB. Gold. Yeah, gold is bonkers. Before I left, I said, I think we can see gold at 5,000 this year. This year. It was a crazy call then. It's a crazy call now, but we have moved up. Gold hit a new all-time high yesterday, 3,800 for, within a rounding error. Doing a little retracement now, but gold looking absolutely beast mode. Probably a sign of dollar weakness. I haven't looked at the Dixie. Looking absolutely beast mode though. It feels weird, man. It does feel weird. It's like, is gold stealing all of our Super Saiyan power of pumping? I don't know. Weekly RSI. This is what you want to see. When I tell you guys, RSI is not like overbought, sell, oversold, buy. It's, you want it to go up, you want it to be overbought, and you want it to stay there. This is a perfect example. Gold on the week, perfect example. Overbought, 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 overbought. If you would have sold the second gold went overbought, that was back in March of 24. Could have been worse. Like, you could have gotten worse, but look, you would have sold at 2,100. You would have watched it go on to double for the most part. You want overbought for an uptrend. You want it to stay there. In a downtrend, you want it oversold and you want it to stay there. It's not about dipping in and out. Gold is wild. Oh no, FLR crossing. Got an alert. Speaking of non-crypto, let me look in beef. Thanks, Kevin. I actually lost 7 pounds over the last week. I did something around 80,000 steps. It was like 20,000 a day. The biggest day I did 29,000 steps. Pretty crazy. But speaking about non-crypto really quick, we won't spend too much time. Small caps. The RUT Row 2000 index. We looked at this last week and boom, there it is. Yesterday broke all-time high. I was talking with Benjamin Cohen this morning on Twitter, and he's been doing these spaces and inviting me all the time. Been having a great time. We're kind of like, I threw this idea out there, and it's interesting that the timing of this. He was saying something about how when all big caps come down in stocks, we see a rotation typically into small caps. Stocks aren't my thing, but this made sense to me. And I was like, that's interesting, because Russell just broke all-time high, really for the first time in the cycle. It dabbled there and fell back down in 24. But maybe that's a reflection of alts. Maybe we're going to see a rotation from the large caps of alts to the small caps of alts. Could be. I don't know. I'm going to follow this more closely, though. It is spooky to me that we looked at this last week, and now, bam, there it is, all-time high. Like, on demand, all-time high. Let me see. Let me like wrap up some of these non-cryptos. One more. We just got a new print from the M2 money supply from the Federal Reserve. August's data is now live. I'm not sure. People are really about the M2. What are you supposed to do? I don't know. Like, it's just going to go up, right? It's only ever gone down one time really in history. So what's next month going to be? It's probably going to be higher than 22.2 trillion. But we see July into August a new print, and that is what it kind of increases. It's kind of hard to use this chart. Like 0.4% up from month over month. I don't know. The only thing I can really do with this chart is watch the updates, and obviously if we ever get an update that looks like this, right? If we ever get an update that isn't up, that's significant. And until then, it's probably just going to be only up, right? Money supply only goes up. This is the only time I've shown, if you guys watch this channel a lot, you've seen this a million times, but like, this is the only time ever. And I don't really understand, because it's almost from like the bear market bottom, like April of 22, we saw money supply M2 start to contract, and that ended in October of 23. So it was like the bear market bottom, at least for Bitcoin, but the bear market bottom for markets in general was like roughly here. That was like the very bottom. So like markets had been falling and they like reversed right there. So they actually reversed before money supply. Money supply October of 23 is about a year late. But if you go back on this chart, you'll find little bumps where, it's kind of flat kind of flat, maybe comes down a little bit, but it's not sustained. It's just like a little tick. You don't see anything like we saw over the last few years. You zoom out and it's just only up. So I'm not really sure what people want to do with this chart. They want it to be the answer to their hopes and dreams. And I have good news, because it kind of is. The more money there is, the more numbers are going to go up. Period. For pretty much everything. It doesn't mean they'll only go up in the same way. They won't mirror it in the same way. But there's just like not a lot to do with this chart. I think there was a lot of really good clout farming for a while with this chart. That's what happened. And then let me see. What's up, Flip 123123? Subscribe, and I see you, man. By the way, if you guys haven't hit that like button and subscribed, do so now. Help hype up the stream. I know we've been gone for a week. My voice is gone, so it might be hard to listen. But if you're out there, join us. We're live here Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Often more times. You can jump in our Discord, discord.gg/TomCrown. Let me see who else. We have some new subscribers. Lexman, that's a cool name. Big Orel 718. Jimmy, subscriber at the beginning of the stream. That's the only ones I can see, but still great names. Great to see new people here. Let me look at one more coin, one more thing, and then I'll jump into the chat, and I'm gonna need your help because I'm out of it. FartCoin. We were looking at FartCoin back earlier in September, and we noticed quite a bit of confluence right here. Very specific price, 93 cents. We saw FartCoin. I can't even say it, man. It's just so weird to even say. We saw FartCoin looking to perform. We caught it early. It's probably the 10th of September, maybe the 8th. I don't know. We saw FartCoin looking to perform its first death cross on the day. At the time, price was around 81 cents, I want to say. So there was still some upside to this move. We were looking for or calling for a test of that death cross. Price was trending that direction. We had basically used a bunch of different tools and kind of found that all roads, oh, that wasn't where we were. All roads were looking at that 93 cent mark. I can't remember all the things off the top of my head right now. But look what happened. Did you fade the call? FartCoin moved to almost exactly 93 cents, 96 cents, before falling all the way down. And here's where I will hand this off. I did not make the call down to 55 cents at all, but I do remember saying I would take profit at 93 cents if I had any, and I probably wouldn't look to buy back in. And so far, that has aged pretty well. Someone on Twitter, I tweeted this, someone on Twitter said like, well, where are you looking for it to bounce now? Honestly, the bottom, at least locally, very much could be in. That is a huge fall. You look at this decrease, and this coin fell. This is why you don't shitcoin. Remember, folks, 43% in 11 days. In 11 days, 43%. That is a lot. It absolutely could fall another 43%. It could fall another 90% from here, right? But that's a big drop. And if you look, these levels have been marked out for a long time. Tapping that 55 cent mark, finally turning green. I think that this is probably, right? We never know for sure anything in crypto or in trading in general. Probably looking to retest this support, looking to grab this liquidity. If whales and market makers are dumping this coin, they're likely to be more profitable, pushing price up a little bit with thin order books. Won't take a lot. Tapping that 70 cent mark before looking to drag it lower. We can see this was support in August before we tested the cross, double top, drop. Just makes sense. Untested support, looking to flip to resistance. I think that's the play. I'm not taking this trade. I don't recommend taking this trade, honestly. But hey, charts are charts. Ideas are ideas. Everyone has different risk tolerances. Everyone's looking for different stuff here, right? Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye on it. I'm gonna turn over to the chat, and while I do so, oh yeah, I said at the beginning, nothing's really changed here. Looking for the 115.3, 115.5 level. I think we're gonna see that this week. Blazer, did it super chat again the same thing, or did it just re-show me? I think it just re-showed me. It's quite a spooky drop. Who is spooked? I did see that fear and greed went to fear. Are you feared? Who's feared? Who's been CC'd by the charts? Let me refresh. I'm going to refresh the chat here. Let's see. If you're in the chat today, I'll give you a second. Just put a message. Let me shout you out. Put a message. Just say hello or whatever. I don't know. Say, why is this guy's voice so crappy? There we go. Good names. Good names. By the way, while I'm waiting, while I'm giving you guys a second here to say hellos, I noticed that not very many of you, yeah, here comes the guilt train. I'm just playing. Not very many of you watched our newest video. I showed it during the FOMC. Published it while I was gone. It's on exponential moving averages. It's right here. Published 5 days ago. 1.1 thousand. Yeah, that's great. I mean, I love it. I love that 1,000 people watched it. Don't get me wrong here. I'm just saying that in that time frame, it is the worst performing video that we put out in 10 days. So what does that mean? That means you gotta go watch it. Gotta go watch it. Not today. Well, we could be after the stream. You gotta go watch it. I don't know if our channel has something called hype. YouTube has enabled something called hype. You can like hype videos for free. I don't know. I've never seen the option to do so. But if you do see the option to do so, go hype this video. Are you tired of overcomplicated strategies? Because you know you are. Make sure you like, you watch it. Leave a comment. You know. All right, guilt train's over. Come from an Irish Roman Catholic family. It's what we do. What's up, Ace of Hearts, man? Good to see you here. I'm loving the first 3 names on this list already. Adam Buzzard, Ace of Hearts, Bad Saf. What's up, bros? Blazo, of course. Thank you for the super chat earlier. Bob Saget, Bullish Crypto, Cherry City Bullies, Cloud Chaser, Coden. What's up, bros? Everybody's here. I feel so blessed to have all my homies back. What's up, Crypto Agent 007, Dawsey, Derek Merrill. There he is. I knew he was there. Derek Merrill. How you doing? Derek Moore, Dr. Crypto, Foxy, Gowd, Johan Mobile. I don't know if I say that right. Kevin Deli. What's up, Jeremiah? How are you, bro? Kitty, King Future, Klaus, Macedo, Quicker. What's up, Quicker? Matthew Schmiedy, the captain, Mikhail Memdovich, Mr. Boodpend, Nefreet, OBSY, One with Nature, Orhan, you're still here. What's up, bro? What's up, Philly Skills, Randy Greer, RB, Rigo, Ronald Grump, San Keith, Shane Sin, 777, Taylor Murphy. That one guy, ATL. I love ATL. I could go back to ATL. I haven't been there in years. My man, Pickle. How are you doing, Pickle? 2 Butler, 2 Wheel Crypto, YB Yogesh. What's up, bros? Chad Simmons. If I missed you, I'm sorry. What's good? How was the music festival, Mitch? It was amazing. Absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. I love festivals. I've been to a music festival in years, and my voice is gone probably because, you know, little jointy joints. But the real reason I think my voice is gone is I wore headphones. They give everybody, or not headphones, they give everybody earplugs, and so in order to speak for like the whole time, you're just yelling to get over the earplugs. I think that's it. I feel pretty good. Everybody else is sick. See you next year. Voice is gone. Yeah. You never get credit because you don't have a cool name. Chad Simmons. You're a Chad. Of course you got a cool name. Good day, sir. Whew, I had such a good week. Such a good weekend. I highly recommend, guys. Go like rejuvenate. Go heal. You know, find something. It's different for everybody. Did I do any psychedelics? Well, gotta tune in to the Discord for that kind of talk. Drugs are bad, my friend. YouTube says that, and YouTube is pretty much the judge, jury, and executioner. Tom calls our names to get us hooked. I know, it works. I'm Pavloving you. Always make you feel so special. Derek, that's because you're always here, man. Derek Merrill, actually, like a lot of the names I yell, like I remember your names. You guys are here. Like you are people in my brain. I don't just read them off. What's up, Hendrik? There you are, brother. Randy, subscribe, belly button. Catch a wave of you sitting on top of the world, pretty much. Should be easier to talk with good plugs. Well, so dude, it's just that I was like talking at 3 times maybe the volume. Everyone lost their voice. It wasn't just me. I wasn't even singing because it's, if you look at the type of music, it's not there's some singing along, but like it's not really sing along music. It's not really sing along. Get out of here, pop up. It's the wubby wubby beep boop music that I love so much. I do love it so much. White girl music. Orhan, yeah, you're a newer name, unless you changed the names recently. But welcome to have you, bro. I like your comments so far. What's up, bro? What's up, Simple Jack? Das Peachin. I just called you RP? No, YB. I don't remember the live stream 4 days ago. Which one? If 4 days ago and it was me, was it a butt stream? Bitcoin to 120K. Bitcoin more than 120K. Yeah. I mean, I think we're going to 115.3 here by the end, like by Friday, maybe today, but went heavy on SEI. 30-cent channel, make a big mistake. DYDX. Who all played? My favorites, Randy. Rez, 𝐒𝐈𝐆 Subtronics, Excision, Alley Cat with a V, don't even ask. Who else did I see that I loved? There were a lot of bands that I really, really love. Well, bands, I don't know, DJs. And then there were a lot of names I'd never heard that I really enjoyed, and I don't know if I remember the names of all of them, but highlights from the rave. Oh, bro, yeah. The opening ceremony. People are like, this is supposed to be like a trading show. What are you talking about? The opening ceremony. So I had seen videos online of like in China of them using drones in like crazy ways, right? Like making like a big dragon in the sky. And I'd seen videos like in China, but I had never in my life actually seen a real drone show. I'd seen drones, but not a drone show. Oh my god. I just like look up pictures. Like, oh my god, it was insane. Can I find the pictures of the drone show? It was wild, bro. It is. Here's a prediction. We will no longer use like fireworks. We might even move away from screens outside, and we will move to drones. Like, we're not there yet. It's not quite there yet to replace it, but we will get there, and it won't take that long. Like, I don't think it'll take very long. What they can do with drones already is insane. I'm trying to find it. Like, they can do moving stuff. This is not it. No, don't play that. I can't even find good pictures. I took some, but not very many. I don't trust myself. At music festivals with my phone out. Let me see. I put some in our big Discord group, or in our VIP Discord group. Can I like save this image? You can make it that hard. Okay, save image. Now open the image. Here's one picture that I took. I should have done more. Like, you can't see it because it's my camera captured this, but this is a T-Rex head in the sky, like just the size of the entire festival is insane. And that's just like one random shot, right? It was a wild time. Ooh, hold up, Bitcoin going for a little pump. I think it's happy to see us. It's like excited to see us back. It's like I've been waiting for you. Let me throw on Market Cipher B here. I like what I'm seeing. I like what I Market Cipher seeing. 4-hour candles. Got some rolling over on the 1 AM 4. I think the 15 call is coming in. I should close my short, but I'm not gonna do anything right now. I'm just gonna wait. I really want to play. Grizz was not there. I would have loved to see Grizz. I really wanted to play this song, but I don't know what will happen. I don't know if like they'll like strike me if I do. So maybe I won't. Your voice. Hey, well, I was there 3 days. I've never gone to a festival for 3 days. Well, not since I was a young boy. I'm actually pretty impressed that I can talk at all. Refresh. Check out SideQuest. Yes. 𝐂𝐴𝐻, bro. That's exactly what I want. Exactly what I want to put on. I have it pulled up. It's exactly what I want to put on. Grizz didn't play, but this song, I feel like, really well kind of encapsulates the music that was there, even though Grizz wasn't there. I don't know. I'm nervous. What do you think? I feel less nervous now that the intro of this stream is over. We're like in 20-30 minutes. If it's like at the very beginning and we play it, it's kind of sketchy, right? It's like, guy, why are you making a live stream where you just play my entire song first? Like, it's just like uploading my song, right? I kind of want to do it. Flying Bitcoin deposit QR code. Or now you're thinking, dude. AK Life's Entertainment. You know, I can't say. What's up, Autopilot? How are you doing, man? Welcome. You want to go Super Saiyan, do it. Yeah, it is intimidating to see that many drones like synchro. It's intimidating because you're like, what if this was something, what if this was dangerous? Like, what would you do? The answer is nothing. Put your head between your legs, right? Drone projector, flying Bitcoin. I like that. Flying Bitcoin deposit dress. Shrooms and a huge T-Rex in the sky? No, thanks. Did I go to Lost Lands? I did, Anthony T. I just got back. So my voice is wrecked. IP law. I got lost in those lands. How's the Litecoin? Archetype for ABCDFG. You love Res? I love Res. Red Rock Amphitheater? No. ASTER is trending. What's ASTER? If they strike us down, they'll just make us more powerful. You went to Base Canyon? Yeah, buddy. I would love to go to Base Canyon. Anthony, let's go, dude. Let's go. Is everyone buying? I don't know. What's the scoop? What's the scoop? You know what? Maybe you got. I really want to play this. Here's what we'll do. This makes it less likely we'll get in trouble. God, wouldn't that be just so crappy though? Oh, I won't show the video because that's like its own copyright. It's like its own copyright. Put the link here. I have an idea. I'll put this in the idea. Put it in the video description. I'll link you guys. Nah, put it there. Yeah, I'll link it. Side quest volume. I won't play it too loud either. Okay, I put it in the video description. I was gonna blast headphones. I'll turn it up. Turn slow.
Welcome, friend.
It's a little cool. Oh,
welcome,
yeah.
friend. Sometimes the most interesting journeys are a side quest.
Let's go. Links in the video description. Check out Grizz. Grizz is the man, dude. Let me know if it got turned down. Yeah. Whoa. Dude, Grizz is the man. All weekend. Alright, what chart are we looking at? What are we looking at? Is it ASTER? No. Hell yeah. Give me that Wompy. Please don't strike us, Grizz. I'll try to message you on Twitter. That's it. Two. Are these the same? Dude, get this song. Oh yeah, I'm still in the right mode. Yeah. Yes. Let's go. Look at ASTER. The all-time high today. And we're jamming out to some tunes. 267, 2 measure move. I'd look at it this way. What do you think? There's not a lot of history. Drop that shit. Oh my god. Look like Wojak. Rough. Rough, bro. I lost 7 pounds. I was 175 and 168. Never moved so much in my life. Music is nice since you're dead inside. I'm right there, bro. Right there. Yeah, Rez. No, Dave. Yes, Rez R-E-Z-Z. I don't know what R-E-Z is, though. Shmoosh. Pump song. Let's go. ASTER. This is probably how I do it. Look at a short, pretty much where it tapped. I don't like the short. I like the long from 2. There you go. Alert set. If you short, you'll be injured. I wouldn't short it. My serotonin, I don't know. That's what they say. I don't feel it. I actually feel better than I felt before. They say that your serotonin is like depleted. I think my serotonin was already depleted because I feel better. I also moved around a lot. I met a lot of people. I talked to people. It's cathartic, you know? I got it all out. It was good. It's really good. I recommend it. I recommend it. Do you have glasses? Did I? Both. Uh-oh. No. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, we're back. What? 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 Is anyone still here? The vibe was going. We had the vibe. What is happening? Hold up. Stay tuned. If you can hear me, the transmission has not ended. We're back to stable. I don't know if the stream is even still going. Did it end it, or are we still here? Are you still here? Put something in chat. Can't hear you. Can't hear me? Are you sure? Might take a second. I turned off the tunes, I swear. I swear. Grizz, please don't have striked us. Please don't have striked us, Grizz. We just love your music. I don't know. That was weird. That hasn't happened in a long time. Of course. On the return stream, we're gonna have something like that happen. Of course. Let's see. I saw it. What's weird is my internet didn't go out, but the connection to YouTube went out. And no, it's also weird. I turned the song off and then I came back on. I kind of still want to turn the song back on though. Is this it? Watch us disconnect right away. Then we'll know. Let's give it a sec. Check. Too much tea, baby. That's right. The music gods. That might be it. It might be it. I must go to Tomorrowland. No, it's funny. 𝐒𝐴. You guys know 𝐒𝐴, Trader 𝐒𝐴. Like 2 years ago or 3 years ago, it was like, bro, we gotta go to Tomorrowland together. And I was like, all right, let's go. We didn't do it though. Oh, there. This stream got slain. Look at this. Slain. Oh well. It's okay. We're vibing. We'll bring it back. Breathe heavier. Breathe heavier over the mic. It's louder than me. I'll turn it down. There we go. How's that? Check H-bar. What's up? Mahlon. AVAX. AVAX was looking good. Grizz, please don't strike. That's Grizz. I don't know. I tried to play 𝐒𝐫𝐍 once, and after the stream was over, they just like shut it down. Like you couldn't view it. It was unviewable by anybody. Because they have options. They can like share the revenue. They can do nothing. They can take all the revenue. Revenue meaning ad revenue. Doesn't matter. Or they can like strike you, or they can like block it. Yeah, there's like different options. And �REZ did like the worst one other than like striking me. And I was just so taken back. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I thought we were buds. Just in case the copyright gods are watching. Grizz. This song is by Grizz. It's not mine. I didn't make it. Grizz. Check it out. This is Side Quest Volume 1. Published in June of this year. 250,000 views. Let's go. Let's see. We'll find out what happens. At this point, I'm willing to experiment. YouTube didn't say anything to me yet. I didn't get any emails. I didn't get anything on the account yet. Let's see. Brian, watching live. Thank you, Pickle. Breach. I don't know. That was really random. Let me make sure my phone is still. Yeah. Hi, we've looked at hi before. ATH USD. Give it a sec. We should organize a crypto Tomorrowland expedition. I refreshed the chat. Tomorrowland must go. Isn't there a Tomorrowland in the US and the EU? Or is it just in the EU and I'm crazy? Just download this bad boy, DK. Yo. Grizz wasn't even there, but this song was like, if you know DK, you know the artist if you look up Lost Lands. He wasn't even there, but this song I feel like just is the vibe of Lost Lands. Like it was like, this is what the music sounds like, but he wasn't there. Tomorrowland Crypto Brazil on October 9th. I will not make it October 9th. I won't make it October 9th. But Justin, you're still here. Let's go. They tried to shut us down. By the way, they tried to shut us down. Our stream disconnected. We lost a lot of the homies. Ooh, let's go. AVAX, let's go. We're definitely gonna look at AVAX. Tried to shut us down. Stream went out. We lost a few hundred viewers. If you could, guys, let's try to get that energy back. Hype it up. Tap the screen. Hit like. Chat. Subscribe. Get the hype. Get it going. Get it going. Let's get this back on track. AVAX. We called this move on AVAX. I remember because at the beginning of September, you were like, AVAX. I was like, God, I'm so tired of looking at AVAX. It's never moving. And guess what? We saw this little sneaky, this little cheeky play. 30% against Bitcoin. Count it. Lock it. Holy crap, that's huge. That alone is huge. Just 30% against Bitcoin, that's massive. AVAX is battling against its valuation in Bitcoin here. Don't be fooled though. This rally is great, but this is not a great chart against Bitcoin. In fact, I probably wouldn't be looking for higher. Definitely can go higher, but I wouldn't be looking for it. In its valuation against Bitcoin. Against dollars, we'll check that out in just a second. You easily could continue versus dollars. In fact, that's what we should be hoping. We should be hoping it's going to continue against dollars, yeah. Against BTC, though, that's a crazy play. Congrats to anyone. And the craziest part about this is it was just a breakout play. It wasn't even like a wait. You know, yeah, like look for sports. Just now, this looks like it wants to break out. And it did. Dang. Well played to anybody who caught that over the last 2-3 weeks. For the USD pair play, let's see. 3280 was pretty much where I was looking and didn't have much else after that. Wow. Something actually happened here. Broke 3280. I like this wick here on Monday. Start the week off. Hold the low, right? But flush out all the new optimism. Flush it out. Break your high, bring it back in. Whip around liquidity. Let's look. We've already potentially had the re-entry at 3280. That's, we hit resistance, we broke it, back tested. That's what we'd be looking for typically. We already had it. Let's zoom out. Mamacita. I wish I could just play music like this every stream. I'm like wondering if we'll get in trouble from YouTube. I will reach out to Grizz if we do and be like, bro here. Remove it. Alright, we don't need this. That doesn't. Okay. 45. This is looking better. I got they call it the Wook flu. WOOK flu. That's what I got. Or Los Angeles, whatever you want to call it. Alright, against Bitcoin, I think it has very limited shorter term upside. When we look at AVAX BTC, you could squeak out some here, and of course there's always the potential, right? If you're a long-term holder, you believe in AVAX, you know, this isn't as important to you. If you're trading this, like maybe most of you are. Against Bitcoin, I think the probability of it being topped out locally is pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Against Bitcoin, I think that's pretty good. Now, that doesn't matter as much to the USD pair. It does in a broader context, but for now, it doesn't matter. On the USD pair, I think we still have more upside. This might imply that Bitcoin is looking to make a move up. It's probably a big conclusion to jump to, but whatever. Monthly resistance up here. 45 is going to be a doozy. You can see that was a close in November when everything was hyped. December traded higher and even, boom, slapped that March high close. Found sellers, sold off, bounced, rejected from that exact point, reached lower, and now is back here at 3280. I think it is very probable that it makes a move to 45, 44, 81, 45, testing this downsloping trend line. because it has broken major resistance and there really isn't as much liquidity here. After you got past 3280, there isn't as much here. This is an emptier zone. When you compare this to AVAX BTC, you see that really same pattern. You have a series of highs, and that rally is just a little bit front-running the USD pair. That rally has brought you to the descending trend. Like I said, it could have a little bit, could squeeze a little bit higher. And there's always a chance of a crazy, unpredictable breakout, but we can't predict that. On the dollar pair, Bitcoin could float up, AVAX could not gain against Bitcoin, and we could just see that move up to that $44, $45 level, I think pretty easily. If I wasn't already in the long from down here 23-ish, probably still be waiting for 27. Probably. Look at PIVX. What's up, Nabman? For some reason, I'm getting all of the notifications twice. Isn't that weird? I don't know. It's never happened before. Oh no. Oh no. Rugged. We've already been rugged once. I would still look for 26. This is, of course, now going to be a much lower, much more patience required number than it had been. If you didn't have that patience, good luck trading. 3280 at like the highest, looking for that 4041. That's hard to, it's hard for me to even like swallow that though. I wouldn't do that. If you're in this trade and you didn't close out at 3280, I would still consider, if I had taken this, I would consider taking profit, not closing the whole position, but locking in, maybe taking my principal out, and then looking to continue that position up to 44, 45. AVAX actually is one of my favorite charts right now in this space in the short time frame. I like this. Who's Grizz? 𝐏𝐵𝐿. How long have you had that membership, 𝐏𝐵𝐿? How many months? You got like the OGest icon. Am I still using 𝐂𝐴𝐵𝐿? Jim, I never really used it. 𝐂𝐴𝐵𝐿 was never my go-to tool. It's never my go-to tool. I don't think it's worthless. That's not what I'm saying. But it was never really in my go-to tool belt. 𝐂𝐴𝐵𝐿, I think, is a really great tool. I have a really great video on it, but on the free playlist. Really great tool, I think, is specifically, no, not specifically, but especially for people who are newer to markets and trading. I think 𝐂𝐴𝐵𝐿 is a great way to visualize and conceptualize price action and how markets move. Before you get into trading, before you get into charting, you have no concept of how markets move at all. And I think 𝐂𝐴𝐵𝐿 is a great building point, or a great point to build off of, to understand and kind of visualize that. I know many great traders who use 𝐂𝐴𝐵𝐿 almost exclusively, not me. I know many that do, just not my jam. Almost all of those people though, I will say, almost every kind of 𝐂𝐴𝐵𝐿 trader I know, it's TradFi. This PIVX chart is empty. They trade like stocks and such. I don't see as much, I don't want to say success, but I don't see as many people using 𝐂𝐴𝐵𝐿 in crypto that have been in the game for a long time. Nah, man, thanks for the 5, brother. Here, we'll look at PIVX. I have some PIVX somewhere, but I think it's one of those bags that like might be lost forever. Damn, bro, this is not looking great, I'll be honest. Sat out rallies like it. This was from 2016 to 2018. Went up 3 million%, and then has just not joined the party. Even in 21 in March, it rallied, but it didn't even continue into like the November rally. It just got sold off and sold off and sold off. Jeez. This looks sad. That's the lowest price basically it's been. Does it look like on the yearly time frame? It's got a lot of yearly candles, unusual for crypto. It's have a lot of unusual yearly candles. Did they clone me? More muscles? Different. Wow, I lost my voice. More muscles though. You know what it is, guys? It's because I lost. It's because I dropped like so many pounds over this weekend. But no, I've been going to the gym. I quit vaping. That's why. I quit vaping. If you haven't been here in the last year, where have you been? But I quit vaping about a year ago. I started hitting the gym religiously to distract me from my nicotine addiction. Lower voices just because I've lost it. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you now, man. This looks pretty brutal, bro. Will it ever go up? Probably. I mean, I can see some uppies at some point. It seems like a weird bet. I'm going to assume, pull up the chat. I'm going to assume that this is a bag you've held for a long time. Like, I still have whatever amount I have of it, and it's down 99%, whatever. I have no idea. I'm assuming this is a bag you've held, not something you're looking to like go super long on. When I look at charts like this is really, that's weird. You saw me fix that and then it moved again. I can't help but be contrarian and be like, well, nobody's looking at this. Who's longing this? No one's longing this. It probably is profitable for market makers to like pump it and then dump it, as opposed to just dump it, as that's all they've done. All of the coconuts have been shaken from the tree. There's no more coconuts. You can keep shaking the tree, but no more coconuts are falling out. But it's just a bad bet, honestly. If you're in it like me, if you've been holding it, I forgot about this bag, I'll be real. Yeah, maybe I'd look to get out at $1. It seems reasonable. $1 seems like a reasonable target. 82 cents at the 618. Not really sure what to do with this. I appreciate your super chat though, bro. I always try to do my best for people in the super chat though. This is rough. I got the bag too. You're scalping it? Good luck. It's one of your shit bags. Yeah, same, bro. Caspa 100 excess Carlos. Get a small bag of Sol. Ooh, I saw. I actually have not looked. This is the first time I pulled up Sol since last Wednesday. But I did see that it was down quite a wee, and maybe, yes, indeed. Let's go. Got a very specific spot right at our entry. Let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll. Sol has been honestly suspiciously predictable. 252 hit resistance. Our TP was at like 240. Of course, we could have gone for 252, but hit 252. Right back down. Where did it go? Right to our entry. Right to this flat top that brought us to 250. This is where I'm looking for bounce. If you don't bounce here, Sol, I think you're gonna break 190. You might even look for lower numbers, right? But you're doing it, buddy. You're doing it. You're a big boy. You're doing it. You can make it. Such a nice play, bro. We longed Sol so savagely here. Just month over month over month. I didn't take any of those trades either. It's okay. I had my own really good trades. I had the good trades on Ethereum and stuff. Like boom. I don't even know when this was placed, but 252. It's on the weeks. It's placed on a weekly time frame. Like, fire. I didn't take this one either. Fire. Okay. Weekly order block tagged. Honestly, if I did take this long from 214, which is roughly at, I'd probably just move the stop up to the weekly low here. I'd feel comfortable there. Damn. Who has watched all these hit? This is bonkers. Another one. So long, yeah. Have no alerts. Let's get stopped out. I'll be sketched. Starts to look very strange. On the weekend. We haven't gotten booted off YouTube again. I guess one time was the charm this week. One time's the charm. Looks like creatine and chart boys. That's right. I have been taking creatine. Creatine is great. That run up was insane. This run up was so slow. Holy shit. This run up was insane. from October 23. This run up was insane. This run up is why people are talking about Sol still. Like, all of this is not why. It is why. Understandably so. That's bonkers. September 23 to March 24, 1000%. 1000. Covered a little bit against Ethereum pair. Looks like it tapped the same high. Looks like it's gonna try to find that higher low and move gain against Ethereum again. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, skip. Okay, good. I'd be like paranoid. I heard the music skip. Like, did the stream off again? Oh my god. Tapped resistance coming back down. You gotta hope that's finding a higher low in the Bitcoin pair as well. If not, I mean, you're looking for here, but it's so far it's gone against the grain. Sol may have some strength to it. By the weekend. BNB, guys, BNB. When I turned my phone got reception again, the most alerts were for BNB. BNB just kept going. We've been saying BNB to 1,000 for literally forever, since the beginning of time, since Binance, before it even existed. We've been saying BNB to 1,000 for like over a year. I don't even know. I wouldn't even be surprised if back in early 24 we were saying it. And it finally hit, and nobody cares. No one looks at it. Look at these suspicions. Oh my god. And it just does it so gracefully. It's just like tap, and then I'll come back when I'm ready. I don't even know what to do. Like, I'm not sure how to do further analysis on BNB here, other than we look for the next move. We look for the next extension. That's how we got 1,000. The measured move here, the 1,300. If we don't see a pullback, we don't see this, or I mean, it could be even like this. If we don't see a real pullback from 1,000, I think we see 1,300, back to 1,000, back to 1,500. Could take who knows how long. 1,000 has been our target forever, but it is time to look a little higher. I think 1,015 or 1,572 is the 1618 of the larger move from the 2021 high to 2022 bear market low. Yeah, nobody cares. I understand. I wouldn't. I have some BNB that I've held on to. I've sold a bunch. I regret it, yeah, but I still have a good amount. I'm gonna hold it. I'm not gonna buy it though. Should I sell? I should sell at least one BNB. That's just good trading. I should sell one BNB. I think they're on a wallet though, and I gotta like move them. We'll see. We'll figure it out. I'll sell one. I'll market sell it or put an order at 1,000. How much is 40 telephone poles? Someone super chatted 40 telephone poles. 𝐒𝐿𝐵𝐿, what's up, bro? Ina. What is 40 telephone poles? 45 cents. Appreciate your 45 cents, friend. Appreciate it. Tom Crown, what's up, Crypto Billy? CZ laughing all the way to the bank. CZ right now. Yo, this mix is still going on. This is still the same mix. It is 51 minutes long by Grizz. We're still... Every time the sound changes in the song, it's just like still bumping. It's the blues of the underground. What else are we looking at? Doge. I think Doge looks spicy. Doge against Bitcoin on the day. It's exactly what we wanted. High, test of the neckline or higher high, higher low. I think there's a trade here. There's a trade here. I mean, we already have a trade placed there, but there already is. Because I make the beats for the underground. Hold up. I gotta change this. It's gonna bother me. I'm gonna put this in the Crown Crypto group. Add details later. Just gonna throw it in there. Dude, not much to say about Ethereum. Not looking the best. Sophisticated gangster. Oh yeah. CZ. I have never met CZ. That actually trolls me. So many people I know have met CZ, and I've never. Oh, Chris Pax. Look at that, Chris Pax. Chris Pax. Do you have something to say about Doge, Chris Pax? So many people I know have met CZ, and I've never met him. Got back from Lost Lands. I don't care if you don't let me turn it down. Yeah, no matter what we play, there's always people who don't like it, right? Could be country, could be rock, could be hip-hop, doesn't matter. Always gonna be people who don't like it, and nothing we can do. Usually when people are like, I don't like the music, I will turn it down a little bit so that they can more easily ignore it, but that's all you get. Doge. Chris Max, what are we thinking on Doge? Because I feel like bad when I TA Doge, because I just like, I don't know even when, like a year, 2 years ago, like just so long ago, so many streams ago, I was looking for something, and it just keeps doing it, but it does it so slow, and nothing has changed. The plan hasn't changed. Nothing has changed. Just one of the strongest looking things on a macro time frame, bro. Like boom, low, higher high, higher low, even though it's subtle. Higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. What else could you look for? Like what else would we be looking for here? Every single time it dips, it paints a higher low, and every time it pushes to a higher high. Like, I'll admit that I definitely thought Doge would hit all-time high already in this part of the cycle, but I don't think I ever could have predicted how long dominance would hold on. How long, honestly, almost nothing has hit all-time high in this cycle, except for Bitcoin. Almost nothing really has. Like, you look at Solana, you look at Ethereum, like they tap their all-time high, but they don't really do shit. Even XRP, it definitely has broken its 2021 high, and it's literally broken its all-time high. But if you go and you compare, I don't know, XRP to Bitcoin, or even XRP to USD, and you factor in inflation, like these coins haven't hit all-time high. So Doge is just in that basket, I suppose. I just never have anything new to say, and I feel bad because people I genuinely like Doge, and I've always genuinely liked Doge. It's just Litecoin, just called Doge. But I just have nothing to say about it. It's like it just keeps going up. I took this trade. It's still open. It's still under that long open. Can I find it? Can I find it? Yeah, right here. Still got that bad boy open. By the way, you can catch me trading on BYDFI, our exchange partner. Sign up with the link in the chat, in the video description below, and you will get some sweet sign-up bonuses on deposits. More importantly, if you use my links to sign up with the exchanges, I know you can use anybody's, right? When you do, it supports me. We're not the biggest channel, but it supports me. But on top of that, because, you know, I mean, that's one thing, but everybody wants a value. If you use my link and you have an issue with any of the exchanges I work with, I will advocate for you. If you have an issue that they can't solve for you easily with the customer service or whatever, you come to our Discord. Make sure you're talking to me. Double check, verify, tag me in my own Discord. Make sure it's me. And I will help you as much as I can. I can't make promises. Like, I don't know, if you're doing something shady and you know, they catch you, like that's on you, right? But this makes sense for people to be looking at today.